All right, so Ecuador beats Jamaica 3-1. We got 2 games down in Group B. Let's take a look at the table as we stand with 1 match to go. Venezuela in first place with 6 points from 2 games. Ecuador and Mexico even on 3 points from the 2 games. And Jamaica, 2 losses, so no points yet for the Reggae Boys. All right, it's time to decide. We know Venezuela's going through.
Yep.
Who is joining Venezuela in the knockout rounds? Will it be Mexico or will it be Ecuador? Ali, we're going to start with you.
I had said Mexico.
Let's go!
No, wait. Who gets eliminated or who's
Wait, which?
Oh, sorry. Oh, we're doing who gets eliminated, not who's going through. Okay, so who's getting eliminated?
You're all. What's going on with you?
So I got to explain it then, because Jamaica's already eliminated and Venezuela's in.
Yeah.
Okay, so who else is going out? So who's going out? You said Mexico?
Yeah, I said Mexico.
Ah, boo! Why Mexico?
I just feel like they haven't performed to their potential, and I feel like it doesn't even look like they're having fun. They're not playing with focus and freedom, and it just parts of the games that they've played have been okay, but they haven't been excellent. And I don't think that they are, out of these 4 teams in this group, the team that could go on at this stage and the way that they are looking right now.
You agree?
Absolutely. Who was the favorite team in this group to go out first place?
The favorite, according to the odds makers, I think it was Mexico.
No, well,
Mexico and Ecuador were kind of neck and neck.
I would take Ecuador. That's who I thought was going to be first place. And you spoke about them enjoying themselves. They are not going to enjoy themselves. They succumb to pressure in this game versus Venezuela. The amount of pressure they will have on them will be unlike a pressure they've ever experienced. At the club level, at the international, some of these players who may be ready for it, may not be ready for it, are going to see it. They're going to hear it all week. They're going to read it. They're going to see it. And they're going to feel it versus Ecuador. When they step onto that field versus Ecuador, all to play for, needing a win. Needing a win versus what I think is the strongest team in this group, they're going to get grouped.
Yeah, needing a win, because if I've done my math correctly, Ecuador will be fine with a draw.
Yep, draw gets the job done for Ecuador.
And so that forces Mexico. Now, one could argue that maybe Mexico, when pushed against the wall, when maybe there's nothing to lose and you just have to go after it, perhaps we will see a more reckless performance from Mexico, reckless offensively, reckless in the approach, and maybe that creates some urgency that we haven't seen from Mexico just yet. That's me being a beacon of positivity for Mexico.
Your MO?
However, Mexico are going out.
Yeah.
Okay, just really quickly to that. Let's say they do win. Okay? How do they need to win to advance?
Well, I'm going to answer that question by saying I think Mexico are better off not advancing.
Blow it up. Start from scratch.
They've already started. They're starting from scratch right now. What else is there to do?
If they get out, Jimmy Lozano skates.
No, but what I'm trying to say, in order for them to get out, they need to win by multiple goals. Have they shown you that?
Well, I'm just saying. All I said is that they're better off not making it out. I'm saying they're better off not making it out because this feels like a sort of kind of like a patch job.
It's rotting.
Yeah, it's like a, the patient is dying and we're saying, just put a Band-Aid on it. It's fine. It's fine. And the truth is that this team needs something else. Sometimes, and what happens, again, I'm going to refer to the Mexican media, is that if this team gets out and say for whatever reason they're able to advance and they get into the semifinals, then it's like, well, see, it wasn't a bad tournament. But that would go so far in masking what I think intrinsically is a serious issue for this team. This has to be blown up, and you already told me you've blown it up already, so I don't know how much further you can blow it up. I just don't know that masking the problem is the answer.
You get out, it's second place. Who do you face?
Argentina.
Do you give them any hope versus Argentina?
I honestly didn't give much hope against Venezuela. Okay. I don't give much hope against Ecuador. I'm definitely not giving them much hope against Argentina. But if they make it to the quarterfinals and lose to Argentina, that's a respectable exit from the tournament. Yeah. That gives Jimmy Lozano a little bit more life. If they go out in the group phase, it's an abject failure, a total humiliation. And to keep him, I think, would be a step too far for the Mexican Federation. There would be an incredible amount of pressure if they go out in the group. If they don't go out in the group, that pressure cools and maybe Lozano stays till 2026, which I agree with you, would not be the best thing for Mexican soccer. All right, we'll leave El Tri alone for now, and we'll turn to the team from the United States. But we'll do that in just a second, because we'll first take a look at the odds for the last matches in Group B, which of course will be played on Sunday. Mexico somehow installed as a better favorite against Ecuador. Clearly Las Vegas is not watching the Copa America. And then Venezuela, a big-time favorite over Jamaica when those two teams meet on Sunday.
Look at that draw.